Hello there everyone and welcome back to The Lovely Grind. My name is Michael Prevey and my website is www.lovelygrind.com. That's where you're going to find blog posts about spiritual growth, professional fulfillment, and a balanced approach to total health. Welcome back to the series of YouTube videos that I'm doing about prescription drug withdrawal and surviving that withdrawal. For those of you who haven't seen my previous videos, my withdrawal story involves the SSRI Paxil and the Benzo med Xanax. Those were medications I was put on way back when I was a 21-year-old college student for some social anxiety and panic attacks I'd begun suffering. And rather than drop out of college, I made the somewhat difficult decision to begin taking those medications. And I continued taking those medications for quite some time, as is often the story for many of us. I took them for nearly a decade and a half. And then as I was approaching my mid-30s, I made the decision it was time to get off of them once and for all. It's something that I kind of fantasized about many times over the years. Well, I want to be someone who doesn't need these medications. I don't want to be that person that the doctors speak of that, oh, you just need these meds for the rest of your life. No, I wanted to be someone who proved that statement wrong. I don't need these meds for the rest of my life, but I wasn't able to quit them right away. I tried a couple times over the years, wasn't able to get away from them on my first attempt, but as I approached my mid-30s, I finally did get off of them. And I really envisioned a better life for myself once I got off those pills. A life that wasn't full of concerns regarding side effects, or tolerance withdrawal, or refills, or doctor's visits. A life that had more energy and more joy and so forth. But I didn't find that life right away when I stopped taking the meds, as all of you out there who are going through withdrawal are all too familiar with by this point. What I found instead were body pains, mental challenges, emotional turmoil, all those hallmark symptoms of prescription drug withdrawal. That's what I found when I stopped taking the meds, and those are the things that stuck with me for a week, and then a month, and then a year and 2 years. My personal withdrawal story is a somewhat protracted story, so it doesn't mean that all of you out there who are watching these videos are also going to have that sort of lengthy withdrawal like I had. But I do think that everyone out there watching this video is going to find healing. And that's the topic of today's video. Everyone is going to find healing. There is nothing too unique in your story that it will prevent you from finding healing. I think that's one of the biggest worries that people have. I talk to many people via coaching and via messaging on this YouTube channel and so forth. And everyone's worried that their situation is too unique to heal from. That maybe they were on not just an SSRI, but an SSRI and a benzo, or that maybe they were on even more medications than that, 10 or 12 over the course of sometimes a couple of years, because doctors keep saying, try a different one, try a different one. Or people are worried that their taper wasn't perfect, or that they cold turkey, or that they cold turkeyed multiple times over the years, or that they're suffering from kindling, or that there was any other of a dozen unique circumstances that would make their situation the one that couldn't be healed from. And I'm here to say that's not true. I think it's more important what we do after we get off the meds than what happened during the years on the meds. It's more important how we approach the healing process. It's more important how we take care of ourselves emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. I too was worried that my situation was somewhat unique, and it was unique. All of our situations are unique. I came on and off the Xanax a couple times over the years because I would run over my prescriptions early and I'd have to wait until I could get a refill. So those were like mini cold turkeys that I went through over the years. Doesn't mean I didn't heal. The Paxil, I kind of fluctuated in dosages a bit over the years, and when I finally decided to get off of the medication, I got off the Paxil too quickly over the course of maybe a month or 2 months' time. Could I do it over? I would probably go more slowly. So my taper wasn't perfect, but I healed. My Xanax taper, I jumped a little too early. I was a little impatient, and there was a series of life circumstances that was really pushing me forward to go to the 0 milligram mark, but in retrospect, it was probably a touch too early. Could I do it over again? I would probably go even more conservatively with my Xanax taper, but did it prevent me from healing? No, it didn't. What's more important is the faith we have once we get off the meds, and the way that we continue to find support, and the way that we continue to take care of ourselves in all those important ways: spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. If you continue to do that, And if you continue to put more time in between yourself and the last dose of whatever meds you're on, doesn't matter if you're on a benzo, doesn't matter if you're on a benzo and an antidepressant, doesn't matter if you're even on an antipsychotic, I don't believe, doesn't matter if you're on a carousel of these medications. If you continue to put more distance between yourself and the last dose, and you continue to take care of yourself in all these ways, then you're going to find healing. Believe it. It will happen. The body was created with enormous healing capabilities. Our minds were created with enormous healing capabilities. We just have to stay positive and keep walking down our own individual journey that's going to lead to even greater and greater measures of healing. There's nothing too unique in your scenario to prevent you from healing. That's really what I want to hammer home in today's video. We all have nuances of our situation. We all have nuances of the challenges that face us in life, the real life stresses that face us as we get off the medications. So we have to find ways to deal with those and ways to survive one 24-hour period without the meds, and then 2 weeks and 2 months and so forth. And each of those 24-hour periods without the meds is a greater opportunity for our bodies and minds to become rearranged into the proper order. And that's happening for you, even if you're in the midst of a taper, it's happening for you. Even if you've been off the meds for a little while and you haven't quite become convinced that you're going to heal, it is happening for you behind the scenes. So please, keep believing. There's nothing too unique in your scenario that's going to prevent you from healing. I encourage everyone out there to please go to my website, sign up for that mailing list so you can get my monthly newsletter. I really think you'll enjoy it. Also, I've begun offering some coaching sessions online and via telephone for individuals who are thinking about getting off the meds or in the midst of a taper or who are already going through some sort of withdrawal after ceasing the medications. So I've begun doing some coaching sessions, and they're going really well, and I think they're extremely helpful for people. So if you'd like to get more information about that, please message me and I'll send you more information, and perhaps we'll talk further about that. Also, leave me messages on this YouTube channel, as always, and through my websites, also at Lovely Grind on Facebook and on Twitter, and I'll respond to everyone. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you'll contact me with questions, comments, and perhaps some inquiries about coaching so that we can talk further about that. And I hope that you'll stay connected here on this channel all throughout 2019, because I'll keep making these videos if you keep watching them. Until next time, my name is Michael Preby. My website's lovelygrind.com. Continue to take care of yourself and your dreams.